second game of a back-to-back for the Lakers, who started the night the 4 seed in the West. Midway through the first quarter, LeBron going for the block on Jose Alvarado. He's grabbing that thumb. Why? His thumb got stuck in between the net and the rim. I must say, I've never had that injury. James had to get his hand wrapped on the bench. He would come back. And not only would he come back, he would put New Orleans in the spin cycle. Made 9 of 17 shots. On Thursday, Luka failed to make a 3 for the first time in 114 games. He was 0 of 6. That contested 3 was his first made 3 in his previous 11 attempts. Midway through the third, Austin Reeves, the remarkable player he's turned into, averaging 20 a game. He went for 30 in this one. Luka made 4 threes in all. He had a game-high 35. LeBron, 27 points, 8 assists. The Lakers win again. The misery continues for the Pelicans, who lose once again. Lakers going to be a very tough team to beat in the postseason. 124-108, the final. The trio of Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves all scored 25 and dished out 5 assists. It's the second time this season they've done so, both coming in the last 7 days. That ties the most such games by a Lakers trio in the great history of that franchise.
While the Lakers have the second most difficult, that's according to ESPN Analytics. All right, Shay, coming to you here. At one point, this Lakers team really looked like they could be a top team in the West. Obviously, they've struggled here lately. So tell me this, what do you think's more likely, a first-round exit or a Western Conference Finals appearance?
I still believe the Western Conference Finals. I just like Austin Reeves has been, man, he's been spectacular, and it doesn't matter who's playing. And when you got Luka and LeBron, I know LeBron has struggled with his shot. He shot the ball a lot better Saturday night against Memphis as opposed to the previous 3 games. I know what he's going to give me come postseason. I know Luka's going to give me, and Austin Reeves has been sensational. And if you notice, he finds the ball in his hands a lot going down the stretch. And if you look the 2-man game with him and LeBron or Luka and Austin Reeves, and he's been everything they could imagine and more. And now you understand why they were unwilling to part with him with any trade scenario. So I think it's a greater chance that they end up in the conference finals than a first-round exit. And I know the Rockets are coming in, Stephen A. You know, got those boys playing well, and they railroaded him. I get all that. Houston Rockets. So I don't care. I don't care nothing about no light socket, a court docket, or my empty pockets.
What did you just say? A light socket, court document? Or empty pocket?
Yeah. It don't matter.
I love it when he does that. Lakers are fine. Listen. Lakers, as presently constructed, they ain't going no damn Western Conference Finals. And I don't say that with a smile on my face. I want to be in L.A. as often as I can be in L.A. It just doesn't look good right now. As a 4th seed, when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, it's the answer to this question. I have to pick the conference finals because I'm picking them to get out of the first round because I believe they will beat Memphis, okay, which is who they would play if the playoffs
or your Clippers
in the day. Well, okay, that's fine, but I wasn't thinking about the Clippers. I was thinking about Memphis as the 5 seed.
Okay, I'm just checking.
All right, when you look at Ja Morant right now, career lows, in field goal percentage, in minutes per game, and the 22.3 points he's averaging is the fewest since 2021. Now, for those that out there that are to be quick to try to blame Taylor Jenkins' dismissal on him, keep in mind that although Ja Morant had a problem with the system and he vocalized it, wanted more pick and rolls as opposed to their motion offense, etc., that wasn't a mandate by Taylor Jenkins. That was a mandate that was brought down by the front office. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't Ja Morant complaining about the coach as much as it was Ja Morant just complaining about the system itself and whoever was responsible for that system, because it ain't, and it appears it wasn't Taylor Jenkins. In the end, though, when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, that means if you're a 4th or 5th seed, who you facing in the second round? That would be OKC. You going home. You playing OKC in the second round. I am not picking LeBron James and Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers, okay? I don't care what anybody says. The Lakers, when you say Lakers in 5, you mean they going home in 5. If you're talking about them going up against OKC, I would pick it a 6-game series personally, but I don't see them being OKC. That's my issue with this, but I do see them getting out of the first round.
Well, they're not going to beat OKC. They're going to they're going to get out of the first round. But why we got Western Conference Finals? I thought when you talk about LeBron James, it's finals, right, Shannon?
I haven't thought about him in the finals.
Shannon, I thought when you talk about LeBron James, it's finals. Hell, Luka went to the Western Conference Finals.
But I just answered the question.
Luka went to the Western Conference. Luka went to the Western Conference Finals with Jalen Brunson as his guy. He went to the finals with Kyrie. He can't get to the finals with LeBron James. The answer is no. Now you keep up here, you keep disrespecting the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity right now to backtrack. No, it ain't no M5, bro. It ain't no M5. It's OKC and it's everybody else. Now, we'll say this. The Lakers should be trying to get down to that 6 seed, you know what I mean, to get away from OKC to get to the finals. That's what they should be trying to do. But before we could
we don't duck smoke, Perk. We firemen. We run into the building.
Y'all not
That's
running
what
up
firemen
no
do.
Y'all not running up.
We run into the building. Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves.
Y'all
we
not
don't
running
duck
up
it.
no chimney. Y'all not running up no chimney.
As a matter of fact,
because
we
if
just
y'all
able to fight the smoke alarms.
Because if y'all were,
because we want all the fire.
If y'all were, y'all would be playing defense and actually sliding those puppies.
And they're the 4th worst defense since LeBron returned.
All right, so let's change the question to what Perk said. What's more likely, Shannon, a finals appearance or a first-round exit for your Los Angeles Lakers this season?
Well, tell Perk to get his ass on the calls in the morning if he want topics to discuss. He wasn't on no calls, so we ain't discussing nothing Perk want to talk about.
Shannon,
He talking
I thought you're a
LeBron
fireman.
is finals.
I thought you run into the fire.
I thought it was finals. I thought it was finals. They won't slide their puppies. Get your ass up early in the morning if you want a topic to talk about.
You know what?
We going. I tell you what, I done said what I said about the SGA. I done said what I said about OKC. Nothing changed.
Perk was already on TV, by the way, when the call was on.
I was on TV, but let me say this. He showed talking a lot of tough, and he showed talking loud to say that he still owed me from a bet from last year.
So you trying to say Shannon don't pay his bets?
All I'm saying is,
what bet?
What you mean? What you mean what bet?
Shannon pays his bets.
No, not to me. Not to me. I'm still waiting on my case.
What I owe you, Perk?
I'm still waiting on my cases. Am I lying?
I got you. I got you.
Okay then. Okay then.
You're right.
Okay then.
I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say one thing. Shannon pays off his bets because I've taken his money before. Quick take. Here we go. On this day 10 years ago, let's pull up the tape for you guys. Steph Curry, we got that? Yeah. Remember Steph Curry crossed up CP3 and then, yup. This. How cold was that move?
Had him doing the stanky leg. You know that damn spot.
See, that's when you fight, Perk. Somebody do that to you, that's when you fight. That's when you shove him into the stands.
That was a spectacular move right there.
Yeah.
No doubt
Steph
about it.
Curry's something special.
Yes, he is.
All right, we'll leave it there, guys. When we come back here on First Take, Cooper Flag trying to become something special. That's a tough matchup awaiting in the Final Four versus Houston. Will the winner of this game win it all? Someone here saying not so fast. LSU failed to reach the Final Four, bowing out to UCLA in the Elite Eight.